Alrighty, good morning, everyone. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Chase Franks. We're going to dive into this morning's update of the First Alert forecast and how this winter weather is going to be impacting you because there's quite a lot to talk about. So we'll break it down and then we'll go individual piece by piece. If you have any questions, please post them on Facebook and I can look at them right away and try to get to them as fast as possible. But for the week ahead, winter's back as we're going to be looking at well below average in terms of our temperatures for the day on Tuesday and into Wednesday. We're talking about a cold front making its way into the forecast where we will be more than likely seeing just a cold rain, but areas off to the north, I'm not entirely sure. Wintry mix is definitely more than possible into the overnight hours on Tuesday and into Wednesday. But by Thursday, we're going to stay cold and everything's going to be below freezing and teens into the mornings. And it is going to stay cold. So the next big thing for this week is winter returns, and it's here to stick with us for at least the week ahead. As you can see right now, quiet look on our First Alert Skycam network, but it does not feel quiet if you kind of understand what I'm saying. I'm sure that that's a saying if it doesn't feel quiet. 35 into the metro. Crazy to say that we're still into the low 30s at about or below freezing into Carthage. And some of us are still just on the fringe of that freezing mark. So again, it's a cold start and it feels even colder as you are getting your day started. So if you, who here had to walk outside and the winter weather just hit you in the face, like it woke you up very quick and early. It woke me up very quick and early this morning. I can promise you that. It was freezing walking out the door, and it's going to stay that way throughout the day today and into the day tomorrow. We'll still stay fairly chilly, but here's a look at Tuesday night. Here's that frontal boundary we're talking about. The snow looks to stay well off to the north into much of North Mississippi, Tupelo, Oxford, places like that. If you live into the areas along Highway 12, Highway 25, and even Highway 16 off into North Mississippi, north of I-20, could easily run into maybe a little bit of a wintry mix. To be honest with you, it's not looking conclusive that we'll see that type of stuff, which is unfortunate if you are that fan of that wintry mix. Here's a high resolution model as well as the main timing from about 8 p.m. to about 6 a.m. is when we will be expecting this front to move into the forecast for us. That brings us rain likely and a wintry mix possible. Frigid temperatures are expected for much of central Mississippi, but you can see a moderate to heavy rain settles in for the night. But then again, we do have those little passing areas, especially north and along I-20, that could see that wintry mix possible. So again, I want you to be aware of that. But here in the metro, this is a look at our models whenever we are tuning in for snowfall or ice. It's zero. We're not really expecting all that much in terms of that type of stuff for us here into the metro. But again, there are some models that show that we could have that higher end chance for winter mix. The European model is one of them, and the GFS is one that more trends on the colder rain. So I'm more on the cold rain side, but I would not be surprised if some areas north of I-20 saw a little bit of a wintry mix. So I want you all to be aware of that's really what we're going with for this system. But again, no matter what, it's going to be cold. It's going to stay cold into your First Alert forecast all the way through the end of this week. We'll see our temperatures dive down into the mid 30s by Wednesday and Thursday. Overnight lows into the teens and low 20s. I hope that y'all remember the 4 Ps: people, pipes, pets, and plants as you get your day going today and tomorrow. I'm giving you ample time to prepare, people, because it's going to get cold. It's going to stay cold for the end of the week and into this weekend. But don't worry. I mean, look at next week. We'll be back into the 70s, just like this little wintry weather was basically nothing. So make sure you have ways to stay updated into the day today and tomorrow. If you have any questions regarding this winter weather and how it could impact you, make sure you ask them at any time to any meteorologist on staff. We would love to get to your questions as fast as we possibly can. But that's all I got for you right now. We'll have another updated look into the rest of your morning, and we'll bring you more updated looks throughout the day today and tomorrow. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. I would love to answer any questions you got. But that's all I got for you right now. Have a great rest of your day today, and definitely stay warm.